and President Trump back in Commander-in-Chief, I would go back to re-enlist today.
Someone sent us this too. I want to look at what this man had to say, a little bit what he has to say, because I'm kind of interested. I love when I hear older people talk about something and their perspective on what they see right now in the country from what they, grew up with.
I'm a proud husband of 76 years old to my wife, Rosemary. I'm a father of 11 children. I'm 98 years old, considering America is the greatest nation in the history of the world. It hurts my heart to see what our current president and vice president have done to the country I love so well. They humiliated us in Afghanistan. We pushed around in China. Terrorists run wild in the Middle East. And they let our own southern border get overrun. America, people say, America is an idea, but I believe America is much more than that. America is our home. And I was fighting in Europe, and I came back home. I kissed the ground, thanking God that I'm back home in my country. And where I come from, when somebody comes for me or my home, you dig in your boots in the ground and never look back. That's the attitude that saved the free world. And President Trump, back in Commander-in-Chief, I would go back to re-enlist today. God bless you. God bless our home and the United States of America.
I'm glad you guys sent that. I just have so much admiration for the people, for veterans, because I feel like they are the ones who go to the problem. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They're the ones that stand on the wall. And the fact that this 98-year-old man can see the downfall of the country, what's happening, and like he said, the way that our current president is running the country, it's disheartening, I'm sure, for people like him.
Yeah, and he's right that this is our home.
It's our home.
This country is our home. This is why we care so much.
Yeah,
we don't want people just invading our country or becoming some third world country like it's been happening.
Right.
Lately it's our home. I mean, it is like people like to say America's an idea because we don't have it's not like China where everyone's the same race or Africa or anything like that. So it's a melting pot of a lot of people. So people call it an idea. You know what I mean? But it's our home.
Yeah.
Most people that live in this country have had generations. I don't care what race you are. Most people in this country have had 10 generations, 12 generations that have actually lived in this country. And so it's our home. You don't want to just see it just go to crap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By incompetent administration.
Right.
That doesn't seem to really care about the country at all. They just care about being in power and making backdoor deals and all these things. That's what it looks like they're doing.
Like I said before, I do think that like I was saying before, though, that with Trump, I do feel that Trump loves his country, and I don't think you take that part away from him. I don't think that's a matter of opinion. Is what I'm trying to say.
This country's been good to Trump.
Yeah, it's been very good to Trump, and so I don't find that to be a matter of opinion. I think that just is what it is. He said even that I wasn't even going to run. I mean, he wasn't even going to run, right? But he was like, but then when you see the way that's happening with Biden, it's like, oh my God, it's been horrible.
I mean, Trump doesn't have to do this, but the fact that he wants to spend his last years doing this, fighting against people, and he could just be playing golf and
assassination attempts,
living it, playing with his grandkids, and just bathing in the money, and he doesn't want that. He wants to actually be actively helping the country and leaving something to his grandkids. And we all should be doing that. We don't all have to be Trump to do that.
No.
You know what I mean? What we do have to do is to speak out and say what's right, even if it's not popular.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're not popular, you don't have to be Candace Owens to say, you know, with a large platform to say the truth. You can just say the truth. You know what I mean? And so I think everyone needs to be able to say that. And if you care about this country at all, and I do, you know what I mean? I think that you have to fight for it.
We're watching everything kind of go downhill. We're seeing this migrant situation going on right now. It's like we're losing our law and order. The grocery stores are not filled up. When they are, the grocery bill is crazy price. The gas prices. You know, it's just like there's a lot going on.
People can't buy homes anymore. I mean, it's just to that point. And then, you know, for a lot of people who are Democrats that want to talk about things like this was the Native Americans' country. You know what I mean? Before the white man came over here. But you know, every inch of land in this world was fought for.
Yeah.
Every part was fought for.
Yeah.
That's the way. Indians were fighting against each other before the colonizers came over here, and they slaughtered each other. They were fighting for position. And then the white man came in, brought horses, brought guns. And so then they won. You know what I mean? The same thing as it happened in Africa and all the other places. Africans kept each other as slaves. And so we have to get over that. This is our country. It's our home, what he said. And if you have been here and you have, you know, had the fruits of what America has given you, whether you're rich or poor, by the way, you can be poor and still have the fruits of it, because poorness in here is much different than poorness in some other country.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, poorness here is like wealth compared to some of the, you know. So even if you're in that position, this country is a country worth fighting. And the people who know that most, besides people who do love the country that are from this country, are people who wanted to come over here. They know how important it is to fight for America. Yeah. People who know exactly what it means to be an American. And what American is, and why it's important to keep it, you know, strong. And if you're still upset about things like racism, then, you know, if you don't like America, leave.
And they always say they're going to, and they don't. Because, you know why you're not leaving? Because you love America. Because America's the best country in the world, that's why. Just got to get it back on track.